right.
Oh yeah,
We are here.
we are back.
We are back. They're doing some kind of decor today.
Yep, we had to switch it up for today, but I mean, I hope you guys like it. You know, we have like a new little Rams decor, so I hope you guys like it. Matches the fit, you know,
I didn't notice that, bro. You're all excited about
and the pantuflas.
the Rams and the pantuflas over
You
here.
know what I'm saying?
Mr. Pantuflas.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So-
With that said, bro, let them know where we're at.
Welcome to the HoldEm Podcast.
This week,
It's,
you kind of motivated me. The news motivated me.
hmm
And the reason why I wanted to do it is because we have a missing woman, which is not a joke, guys. I'm not trying to be funny. Anybody that goes missing should like really matter to people. You know what I mean? But I guess we have Gabby
Petito.
Petito missing, right?
Yeah.
She's been missing for a good minute now. You know the timeline or not?
No, I don't know the timeline.
But I think
exactly. I don't know the exact timeline.
it's been quite some
It's
some
been
time.
weeks. It's been
Weeks.
some weeks. Yeah.
Okay. So she's been missing. Today is Monday. Okay, even though we're gonna post the show on Wednesday, it's Monday, and I guess they found some human remains, right, in Iowa.
Wyoming.
Oh, Wyoming.
Yeah.
Okay, that might. We're not saying it is, guys. It might be her human remains, correct?
Yeah, they're like 80% sure that it's her, but you know, they still need to go through the forensics and look through everything and see.
Man, you've been watching a lot of CSI, homeboy.
Well, from what I've heard,
Right.
they said that because of the weather and also the animals in the area, that can play
A
you know,
factor.
a factor into of her final. What do you call it?
Well, I guess the final findings, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So let's just go from the beginning, bro. From the beginning, we're like talking about two people who I guess they were engaged or not engaged go on a cross country. I don't know what it is, bro. Vacation or what it was.
It was like a vacation that they were vlogging.
blogging, and this
Yeah.
is what like you took me out of sync. But okay,
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about what they were doing, bro.
Okay, so the girl Gabby Petito is actually a YouTuber,
Okay.
and I think she's known to be on YouTube doing like outdoorsy type stuff, hiking, going on trips like that, traveling. And so when she decided to take her newly engaged, right? I think they
Oh,
were,
really?
yeah, I think they were like new.
Oh,
I think
shit.
they were like a new thing where they either just got married or they're like newly engaged,
Mhm.
and they decided to go on a cross country trip together and also vlog, certain events as they go on the trip. And then, so the first footage that we noticed was the police footage. In
Well, no,
Utah,
I mean
right?
that's the one that I found.
Yeah.
Yes. But let's do this. Okay. Let me back up a little bit.
Okay.
Is
Rewind.
is it normal for people to do that type of blogging where they go on trips and they go cross country and they film themselves going through hikes or whatever it is that they're doing, bro? I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I would say it's normal, and I
Is
would
it?
say it's actually even more prevalent now because with the technology that they have, it makes it so easy to do that. With like the GoPros and the drones
Okay.
and stuff like that. But I see a lot of people doing it by themselves. I don't really see too much like couples. I have seen it,
Okay.
but it's mostly people by themselves, like individually.
And call me old school. I guess I'm old school, man. But I'd rather like if I'm gonna go with my significant other, or if I'm gonna go with somebody anywhere, I'm not gonna go in a car. I'm not gonna go in a van. I'm not gonna. I think I mean I'm doing it to relax. I'm doing it to like enjoy myself. If what you're telling me is that she's a blogger, she's talking about her trips and everything, it's like that takes pretty much the essence of a couple going on a trip, right? Because
Yeah,
you're sharing it with others.
definitely.
On today's show, from my other show that I do, we're talking about how sometimes trying to do the stuff with social media or listening to social media creates issues in that sport. And that sport's the sport of fighting. So now I'm thinking about this. Like, imagine you're saying they were newly engaged or a new couple going on a trip. You really don't know the twerks or the little things that might make you snap.
Yeah, and it's like you don't know if they traveled together before.
Right.
You know, because I know even there's some of my good friends that, you know, I love them to death, but I just can't travel with them. You know, so you know I don't know if they traveled before, and it's not just traveling to go on a vacation.
No, you're
going
actually
cross country.
And you're like
and you're
sleeping
driving.
in the same.
Yeah, and you're sleeping in the same.
You're
area.
in the fucking van cabin for 4-6 hours at a time.
Probably more than that.
Well, I'm just trying to say, I'm
Yeah.
trying to play like without like, I mean, fuck, do you listen to music all the time and shit? You don't talk to each other? Like, there's a point where you're gonna reach like, fuck,
Go
what
crazy
am I doing
or
here?
snap or something that's gonna bother you.
Yeah, I can't believe how much. Okay, I went to Vegas one time with some females that I met.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was young and dumb. You know what I mean? I just met this female. This is how crazy it was, bro. I just met this female. They're like, let's go to Vegas. Fuck, I jumped on the idea, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you guys already have a room? Yeah, you already have a room. Okay, I mean, I have a player's card. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm like, I get free room. So I booked it.
Okay.
Booked the fucking room, booked the flight. Okay, cool people on social media, cool people talking to them on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Once I met them at the airport, like, you know, and the plane was delayed.
Yeah.
Spending time with them wasn't as cool, you know what I mean? Like,
so you started to
notice things, right?
Okay.
But I'm thinking, you know what? It's the kind of the jitters, you know what I mean? We're all going over there. People want to get fucking.
What was
drunk.
the first red flag?
It just, I mean, how can I say this? I don't like people that say I'm a party animal, but then I'm a party animal all the time, bro. Like, I party all the time. You know what I mean? I don't tone it down. So, I mean, if you tell me you're like that, and when we're like in the airport, you're like very, very conservative, that was a red flag for me, right?
Okay.
So then they were staying at the Harris. I was staying at the Caesar's Palace. And then I'm okay, cool. So if you guys want to come back to my room and, you know, like pregame, and then we just go, boom, whatever, right?
It's not that far.
It's not that far.
Yeah.
I got lucky, bro. I got lucky.
Yeah, you
wait,
were at Caesar's Palace.
No, wait.
Lucky,
I got lucky. Some of my boys, dude, that Trojans, Trojans alumni, bro.
Okay.
Ended up being there that weekend. I didn't even know they were there.
That's how Vegas is.
Check it out, bro. As I'm walking out of Caesars, here comes my boy and a group of my people, you know, and I'm like, damn, dog, you guys are here? They're like, yeah. And I'm here with some chicks, you know, they wanted to party. And they're like, fuck, you wild dog to do that shit, you know what I mean? And I'm like, let's wait up, let's meet up with them and this fucking party, right?
Okay.
So then I call them and they're like, oh, we're already at the Venetian. All right, they're moving on, bro. Like, you know, they're already partying it up. So we're like, hey, I tell my boys, they're at the Venetian. You guys want to roll? So they're like, let's roll. We rolled the Venetian, bro. But I guess, like, right there, that's where I noticed it, because I started partying with other people, you know what I mean? That they weren't as party animals as we were. But what I'm saying is, okay, I didn't spend no 6 hours with them.
Yeah.
In a car. I spent, what is it, an hour on the plane. We're sitting together.
Yeah.
Another hour, like, waiting for the plane because it was delayed. I mean, I noticed it, bro. I mean, I fucking just, like, shafted them, bro. I ended up seeing them again, like, Sunday when we came back.
Yeah. At the airport?
At the airport, dog. I was like, what's up? Hey, how's it going? I hope you guys had a great weekend. I did. Hope you guys did, too. And then that was it, bro. Like, fucking.
I'm sure you never saw them again.
Never, bro. I never saw them again.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is this, bro. In fucking 4 hours, I noticed that there was nothing. Imagine if it was like that time when there was blogging and shit. I probably would have been blogging like, I don't know what I'm doing here, you know, what the fuck am I doing? These people fucking don't party. This is and that. You get me?
Yeah.
Compare like being on a cross country like road trip, you know what I mean?
That's the difference.
And then like now let's get into what happens. How do we find out there's issues there, right?
Yeah.
They get pulled over in Utah by the police.
Yep.
Because there was a domestic disturbance, right? And there
Yeah.
are videos out there, guys. You guys could go.
And there's witnesses, too.
And there's witnesses. You could go on ABC's YouTube channel. You could go to Fox News YouTube channel. Everybody has the what what is it, body cam?
The body cam footage.
The body cam footage where they have the couple there. And it was a domestic disturbance call. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So someone actually noticed them getting into
an altercation.
Yeah, an altercation. They contacted the police. So that's how you know it must have been pretty bad. Someone else saw it and called, or it could have been a kid.
Right, because usually people and once again I'm gonna say this, guys. I'm emphasizing on this. If you guys see it, I mean, don't let it happen. I think that's something we see people getting into it, like males and females getting into it, and some of us, I'm not saying I do it, but some people start recording
it, yeah.
Other people walk away. You know what I mean? Domestic violence, domestic disturbances are like serious, man. It shouldn't be happening. You know what I mean? People should have a better understanding of their situation, where they could just talk it through, or if you can't talk it through at that moment, man, just, everybody go their own way, and then maybe talk it over another day or something. When cooler heads prevail, right? That's what they're saying.
Yeah, and also like to if you don't want to get into any domestic issue and you know you have problems, like, you need to be more self-aware of yourself.
Correct.
And be like, hey, look, if this is gonna fire me off, like, I need to go away or do something. You know what I mean? Just to avoid that situation. So I think self-awareness is important too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, witness view something. They call. The police notices that they're swerving in the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls them over. The policeman notices that she's crying, so he pulls her off the car and puts her in the squad car. Gets a little bit of the situation. Goes back and interviews the fiance or whatever he is. But at this point, there's multiple officers already. There's multiple squad cars, so there's a lot of people involved now. They talk it through pretty much. Everybody's talking it, and they feel like, yeah, it was her fault, right, that she attacked him or whatever, right?
Well, they noticed there was, like, scratches and bruises.
On him.
So, and they questioned both of them, too.
Right.
So, from the video footage...
They gathered,
her story was, she was, like, crying, and she was saying, me and my fiance have been fighting, and then I didn't hear too much of his story, but...
He pretty much said the same thing.
Yeah, he pretty much said the same thing.
That he was trying to get out of the car.
Yeah. And
lock her in. To, like, make sure they cooled off, right?
And then she started, like, punching him. And I guess he pushed her face away, like, out of the way, like that.
Now, this is another key point that I want to bring up in the show. That happens to myself or yourself. First of all, the cops are not going to be acting that cool. It's Utah, guys.
Yeah.
I've been to Utah.
Yeah.
I've been to Utah for like...
I've been to Utah.
30 minutes.
Yeah, I've been to Utah.
It was kind of fucking nerve-wracking, for me.
Utah is definitely a different place.
A different vibe.
It's a different vibe. Different. They have different rules there.
Well, I don't know. They do have different rules, but I'm saying.
You know what I just found out?
They can't drink. You buy alcohol.
You need to have like a license to drink.
Well, right. Well, you
drink
could
a certain alcohol.
Yeah, you could and then you could only buy alcohol at liquor stores, and then liquor stores are not open Sunday, I believe.
Yeah.
It's some weird shit like that. Yeah. But what we're saying is this: if we were having that argument with our significant other in the vehicle and we get pulled over, I'm telling you, the cops are not gonna be acting that calm and collective.
No, not at all.
I'm getting put in the fucking squad car on handcuffs.
Yeah.
Until they get the whole story.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So. What I also noticed on that video is the cops were very helpful to the guy. It looked like for a minute that like they were like, oh man, like, we know what you're going through, blah blah blah. They even gave him a ride to a hotel.
Yeah, they seemed like they had a lot of empathy for the guy.
Right?
They really did.
When I mean, to me, bro, right there, and I'm just, it's my opinion. The guy looked a little sketchy, dog.
Okay, so look. Because I was thinking the same thing. Because when he's telling his story, I feel like his hands were kind of shaky.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed.
And this does say, like, well, when I see cop lights, I get nervous. Well, everybody gets nervous, bro, but you, like, these fools are trying to give you water. They're trying to help you. They're trying to take you to a hotel.
Yeah.
And you're still nervous.
Yeah, something's fishy, man. Right away, I noticed that.
Right?
Cause you know certain things when people are questioned or interrogated, you have to look at their body language.
Right.
And then you could tell like if they're lying or if they're trying to hide something or if they're exaggerating just by the way they do things.
Right.
You know. So I noticed how his hands were kind of shaking. Like he seemed very nervous.
They're very nervous.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, go ahead. Keep it going.
No, I just said he was also sweating.
Right.
He just seemed like he was like something was bothering him. He's just like frantic, like I don't know, something. Yeah.
So the cops help him out.
Mm-hmm.
They do the whole thing, and I mean, I guess she stays in the van. He goes to the hotel. But then there's no more information about what happened. I mean, like I said, I didn't know that she was a blogger. I didn't know that she was a YouTuber. But, I mean, if I'm her family, right, and I know what my daughter does, right, if she's a blogger or YouTuber, if she hasn't blogged in for so many days, something's going to make me...
Yeah, well, they said that the last time they heard from her was... I don't know the exact date, but that's when they noticed something was up. And then also a friend of hers said that she didn't reach out to her on her friend's birthday. And then she was like, well, that doesn't sound like my friend. Like, she didn't call me or message me on my birthday. So she thought something was up, too.
So is that what triggered the whole investigation?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So then... I mean, I find out about this, guys, on Friday. I see people on CNN, people talking about it and everything. I think the boyfriend or fiancé is a suspect, but they can't find the guy.
Yeah, well, okay, so after the altercation happened, okay, there was no news about what happened. No one heard from her, and I think her phone was dead on September 1st.
Dead, like
completely dead, like no ringtone at all.
Okay.
And then
how is it that a blogger, a YouTuber, has a dead phone, bro? You get what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying. And then Brian returned home with the van without her. So he returned home without her.
Okay.
Right.
So okay, bro. Damn. See, I didn't know all this.
Yeah.
Okay, so. When do the authorities get involved?
Well, they got involved during the altercation.
No, but like, when do the people that, like, the friend that said that it was weird that she didn't get a phone call for her birthday, and I guess the whole thing that people started questioning, you know, what was going on?
It was in September. I just don't know the exact date. It was this month, actually.
So is it like at the beginning of the month?
I think, yeah.
And then this dude shows up.
Yeah.
And nobody says...
That's what I don't understand. Like, he shows up back with, like, by himself.
Okay.
That's when you would get questioned, right?
Yeah, dog. Like
hey, bro, where's your fiance? Like, this is not funny. I'm just saying, like, it's just fishy. It's just,
How does this shit happen,
that's
bro?
what I'm saying. Like, okay, first off...
I think it's hilarious to us, because I'm going to tell you this, guys. If
he was a minority...
Yeah, dude, he's not even making it home.
Okay, first off, if he was a minority, he wouldn't have been let off that easy when they first got
in that car.
When they first got pulled over. And then also, let's say if he was a minority and they did let him off. Okay, right. Hypothetically speaking, right. If he was a suspect or allegedly a suspect,
right,
he probably would have been caught.
As soon as he got home with the van, empty van, boom, you're getting picked up.
So he came back home by himself, and then he left, and then that's the last time people seen him. And I guess it was his family who said, "Oh, he left to some nature park in Florida, where he usually goes." That's what his family said. So it's starting to make me feel like the family might be
in on it, dog.
Yeah, or covering.
Think about that, because the family can get in trouble too, right? If they're hiding them.
Yeah, if they're hiding them, that's what's the crime? What's that?
It's
aiding and abetting.
Aiding and abetting.
Aiding and abetting. There you go.
So what I'm trying to say is this: oh fuck, bro! Like, damn, this is gonna be a lifetime fucking movie for sure.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lifetime movie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the crazy part is that all this is happening, bro,
As we speak.
as we speak. Today, today, they find, like you said,
They found,
body, human remains.
they found human remains in
In-
Wyoming,
in
which is
Wyoming.
not far from Utah. Not far at all.
No, not far at all.
Yeah.
And I mean, pretty much they believe it's her, right?
Yeah. That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
But they're not 100% sure. They still need to do the autopsy and, you know, look through everything. But they're pretty sure it's her. They're like almost sure it's her.
Okay. So now we have a body. We have a mourning family. Well, both families could be mourning, but I mean, the other family is just like, well, he went to a park that he always goes to in Florida. You know, like, if that was your future daughter-in-law, wouldn't you be concerned? Like, hey, bud, where's your fiance?
That's what I was thinking. You know?
Like, shit, I'm a little like concerned. Like now, when you're telling me the whole story, bro, it's like there's too many red flags, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Too many red
There's
flags.
another one too.
Okay, give it to me.
Okay, so there was another witness who said that she picked up a man that fits Brian's description at the park, right? And he was by himself. And then she said that when she picked him up, he seemed like kind of in a rush, in a hurry, and then he asked them for a ride somewhere. So the couple noticed that he needed help. They actually helped him, give him a ride to wherever he needs to go. And then while on the ride, I guess he offered them $200, which was like already like, they were like, no, like why? Like we're helping you out, like, you know?
Yeah.
But they thought that was kind of weird, you
Uh-huh.
know? And then he also mentioned that like something about like, oh, I was here with my fiance. He did say that to the couple I was driving, right? And then they dropped him off where they needed to, and then they said once they dropped him off, like 15 seconds later, he was just gone. He just like disappeared, like they didn't see him. And I thought that was weird. So this is from
What the what?
So this is from another witness.
But how did he get the van?
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea.
Fuck, man.
This whole story is just
crazy,
crazy,
dog.
man.
So somebody picks him up at a park, whatever those national parks. When I'm talking parks, guys, in this particular topic, I'm referring to like national parks.
There's not regional parks.
Not regional parks,
They're
or not
national
not
parks.
like your little ding-a-ling parks right here
Yeah.
where you can play in the swings.
Yeah,
We're
these-
talking about forests.
Like forest.
Okay, so somebody picks up somebody that resembles this dude, right?
Yeah.
And if you remember the video of the police that pulled them over, they said they didn't have no money. That's why they took them to that hotel for the homeless. They didn't have any money. They said that they had limited amount of money. So how did this dude end up with $200 to give out to the couple for whatever reason, he wanted to? Fuck,
Damn,
bro.
this is getting really mysterious, man.
Oh,
For
shit,
real.
bro. Okay, so I guess to me, and I mean, you just told me something crazy, okay? So we're going to connect it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is this, guys. I told you guys a story about me doing some crazy shit that, I mean, honestly, like, if you ask me now if I would do that, like, if I was talking to somebody and they said, hey, let's go somewhere, if I don't know them, bro, I'm not fucking doing anything.
Not gonna do it.
I'm not going to do it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the reason why is because you don't know if this person is crazy. You don't know if they have certain things that'll trigger them.
Right.
You don't know if they're allergic to something.
Right,
And
dude.
they
And you
might
don't want
have
that
allergic
responsibility,
reaction.
dog. Like,
And it's like you don't want to babysit no one you don't know. Like,
Right.
what happens if she passes out and it's like you're stuck with her?
yeah.
And it's like you don't know who to call. You don't know who her friends are. Like,
Yeah, no.
it's just,
bro,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. It becomes a fucking nightmare. You
It's
know
a
what I mean?
bad situation.
Bad situation.
Yeah.
But how are we linking this up? My man just went to the desert. Where'd you go, bro?
I went to Joshua Tree, man. Had a great time, but I was still kind of nervous about it.
Okay, why were you nervous, bro?
You know, I've been reading a lot about, a lot of alien encounters and
okay.
serial killers and people missing, and also it's just the history of Joshua Tree. Yeah.
Okay, so, but you were more focused on the aliens
I was
and the UFO aspect of it, right?
so like I was actually more focused on like the people missing in general,
Okay.
because that could have been, you know.
And that's what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
So how many people are missing in Joshua
I think
Tree?
in the past like 3 months, it's been like 6 people missing.
6 people missing, guys. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if I start digging in, like, people missing in Joshua Tree, I'll probably find something.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have no national networks covering this story. We don't have any local networks covering this story, really. We're talking about 6 people, and I'm not.
Actually, we do have local people covering the story.
Local from like over there, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like right here. Is any of the local channels here saying anything?
Okay, so like if the local channels are saying something about something that happened to someone in Joshua Tree, it's because they're actually from that area. So like, let's say if there's someone from Orange County that was missing in Joshua
Right.
Tree, it would be reported in Orange County and over there.
Okay, but
You know what I'm
is that how you heard about things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've heard about that, and I also read about it. You know, and then there's a situation where somebody that I know was talking to someone on Tinder, right?
Oh.
Where they were actually supposed to meet with this person, and then within that day or within that or that weekend, that person went missing. To this day, still missing. So
Wow.
I'm thinking that she was talking to people on Tinder in that area, and she ended up linking with the wrong
Whoever, yeah.
match, and then who knows what happened? She's missing.
All right. So, fuck, you threw another curveball, bro. But okay, let's do this first. But I think what I'm trying to say is this: and I'm not saying that Gabby Petito is less important than these 6 people, but what I'm trying to say is this: people go missing all the time, man, all the time. It's crazy because on social media I'll get like somebody say like, oh, my grandfather has been missing for 2 days. And luckily they find them, bro. They have like amnesia or they have any type of neurological disease that they end up getting lost, but they find them. Now, because everybody puts effort in it, you know what I mean? Everybody in social media jumps in and starts spreading the word.
Yeah,
but
like
I haven't
lost
seen
my dog I lost my dog a couple days ago, and I was able to find it because of
social media
and the Ring apps and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this: nobody is using social media for the 6 people, bro. Nobody's using the national networks for the 6 people that are missing in the desert. I think that's what my comparison, bro. That we're emphasizing on somebody, and you're the one that kind of told me like, well, that's because she was a YouTuber, so maybe that was some type of cloud that gave her the thing. Do you think it's that, or is it because
I think
something else?
I think that definitely has something to do with it. The fact that she has a following. Yeah, she's kind of semi-famous and she's known, you know. And I feel like if you're not that known, you know, people don't really care in America, you know, because I feel like fame is, you know, in America we kind of value it.
And that's fucking ridiculous, bro. Because your life matters, bro. My life matters.
Yeah.
Gabby's life matters. The 6 people that are missing in the desert matter. You know what I mean? Everybody's lives matter, man. So I mean, I don't know why people like think that you have to have some type of fame. You have to have some type of money or something for them to like look for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, bro. It's crazy. And
okay. Even if you just think of the technology that they're using to find both of them, because you know they're looking for both of them at this point. You know, I just know they're not using that type of technology out
in the desert.
You know what I mean?
In the desert, they're probably using fucking smoke signals, bro.
Who knows?
They pick up on that.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
I mean, it was crazy because the topic originally was just gonna be about her, but once he brought up this thing, it's like that to me, and I don't know if it's because as you get older, you start valuing people more. That I think like, wow, man, I'm really surprised that nobody's making a big thing about 6 people being missing, man. You know what I mean? We have a lot of people that go missing. You know, what I mean, we have a lot of people that run away from their houses and stuff, become homeless. But that's one thing. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, see, what made me kind of skeptical and kind of nervous
Right.
about this is the type of people that are missing. You know, usually there's a pattern when it comes to people that are missing. A lot of times it'll be like young, like it'll be children
Right.
or young women. You know, it went from young women to grown men to veterans that are missing,
Uh-huh.
like military trained people that you would think, you know, that would know how to survive.
Right.
They would just go missing, you know. So it's just kind of
Fishy.
it's very fishy, man. And then you also hear stories and you hear rumors about, you know, alien encounters and abduction and contact with aliens, and how it's more common in areas like the desert or like close to army bases.
So okay, so do you think that aliens grabbed them up?
I mean, like, I really don't know,
Right.
but I could. I mean, I feel like there's some type of serial killer out there.
In the desert.
Definitely, that's what I think.
Damn. So
know?
you don't even think it's aliens or anything like that.
I mean, I think. I'm not saying it's not a possibility, but I think.
But what you put your money in, what you would double down on, it's like there's somebody murdering people in the desert.
I would double down on that.
Okay, that's
That there's
cool.
a serial killer out there, and the reason why is because, you know, the people that live out there, they kind of want to be away from civilization, and then there's also people that kind of get put out there. You know, like there's people that can't really, they have mental issues where they can't get along with people within their surrounding or their families. So sometimes their families will be like, hey, I'm gonna buy you a trailer out in the middle of the desert. You live here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's people that do that. I've seen it, man. I've seen it.
Well, that's crazy, bro. Like, see, so we got a bunch of people living in the desert. They're not
They're not stable
stable
mentally.
mentally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that's probably like how you get to that theory that you have. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because if you're not stable mentally, bro, I mean, also loneliness could affect that, bro. Like
Definitely.
if you're lonely, if you're
The heat.
the heat, if you feel like you start getting depressed, you start seeing shit, bro, and sooner or later, reality loses its you know,
Yeah.
You're probably in a different world, man. All right, bro. So, man, dude, you took me to a crazy thing, bro.
I'm just saying, man.
You took me everywhere. Okay, so I guess let's do this. What is your opinion about the situation that we have in hand, and then what is you already gave me your opinion about what's going on in the desert, and what is something that you would advise? Because I mean, you also do mountain biking. I mean, we do mountain biking. We're out there in you call it the urban jungles. You know, what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's part of like the urban society, and that's also part of like a little bit of the forest area, and you know what I mean. So, go ahead, man.
So my thoughts on this whole situation, you know, I believe from everything that I've seen and the footage that I've seen, everything tells me that her fiance is guilty of her being murdered.
So you think he did it?
I honestly think he did it. I'm not gonna say that he did
You're
it.
100%, but you're saying he's primary suspect.
He's in my head, in my eyes, he's a primary suspect.
Yeah.
And everything that I've seen tells me that. You know, from his body language, from the way his family said, oh, he went to this place, and you know the way he didn't turn himself in. He's communicating to authorities through his lawyer, but he's nowhere to be found. So that tells me that
So his lawyer is communicating.
his lawyers are communicating, but he doesn't want to be found. So that tells me that he's guilty of something, and he doesn't want to get in trouble, and he doesn't want to get caught.
You threw me another curveball, bro, because that made me think that, yeah, you're right. Probably the family is aiding him.
Yep.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I mean, if you have nothing to hide, bro, if you were this innocent person, why not turn yourself in, bro? The truth should set you free, right?
Right.
If you didn't do anything, bro, there shouldn't be nothing to hide from. There should be nothing you should fear. If anything, you should be out there looking for your fiance, bro. And if you do know something, you know what I mean? Like, let's say they got robbed or they got attacked. I mean, bring it out, bro. You never know. If they were going to all these places that are like remotely fucking unknown, you never know, bro. Like you said, there's probably weirdos out there. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
If they came across a weirdo and if something happened, fucking, this is the time you can share it.
Yeah.
But if you're nowhere to be found, if you're communicating through a lawyer, that tells me, yeah, like you're right, bro.
Everything tells me that you're guilty.
Tells me that you're guilty, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You have nothing that could back you up. On the other aspect that I was talking about, the 6 people that are missing, man. I mean, I don't know if you guys that watch us and other people that, you know, that are probably tuning in for the first time. Let's do something where we help people out, man. Like, if there's people that go missing, man, let's do it like that. I mean, I've helped in two of those, like, elderly people that have gone missing.
You did it like a search and rescue?
Well, like, no, I posted it on my stories, and it got a lot of, like, a lot of movement. And, I mean, I'm not saying because of me they found them, but, I mean, I saw
you still
that.
Contributed.
I contributed, and I saw a lot of people posting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you're seeing, like, thousands of people posting the same story, most likely you're going to find the person. So if this is the only way we could help, by posting about somebody being missing, let's do it, man. You know what I mean? Let's help them out. Let's help those. Because, last story. I saw a Vice when they were talking about
I love Vice.
the harsh reality of this cartels, right? Mm-hmm. And how they kill people and they murder people, innocent people.
And torture.
And torture. No, but I guess a mom in Mexico, the authorities told her, like, well, you know, your son's missing and most likely he's dead. So the mom, for like a year, bro, went to all this, like, graves where they would find, like, all these murders by the cartels, looking for her son. And I think it took her like a year plus, bro, to find where her son was murdered, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And found, like, the remains, and they did DNA and everything, and it was the kid, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, I think that's when she finally arrested, bro. Like, even though she knew that he was most likely he was dead,
she just wanted to know where
and how, and I felt like she
had a peace of mind after.
You know what I mean? And she's helping other moms and dads to cope with that situation, right? So I guess the moral of the story that I'm saying, it's not like, I'm not trying to talk about like cartels and all that, but what I'm trying to say is, the people that go missing have families, bro. And yes, it's going to be very hurtful for them to find out that their loved ones have been passed away or murdered or whatever happened to them, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it will give them a little bit of closure, you know what I mean? At least they know what was the end result, you know what I mean? But when somebody goes missing and nobody hears from that person, you're in limbo. You don't know whether they're alive,
it's a whole different
they're being tortured, or, you know. You never know what's going on. Mm-hmm. So I guess the moral of the story is, let's try to help everybody, man, so nobody goes missing. And if whoever goes missing, we were able to find some type of closure for them. You know what I mean? Anything else you want to say? Oh, you want to get the cards, huh?
Yeah, let's get the cards, man.
This guy hasn't won a hand in like...
Chill,
you haven't
bro.
won a hand in like how long, bro? And you're trying to get a winning streak. I mean, on a good thing.
But I won fantasy though this week.
Oh, I did too, bro.
Check me out.
I did too, bro.
Check me out.
I did too, bro. That's why he's looking for trades now.
Chill.
He's trying to trade his.
I'm 1-1, but I am looking for trades. So, you guys got any ideas?
Well, you know what? One thing I got an idea on is Aaron Rodgers. Start playing right, man. Stop with this little. 1 week you suck, another week you're good.
You know, Aaron Rodgers has always been good to me every time I had him for fantasy.
Shut up, bro. I have him this year. He got sat on the bench, bro.
Oh, it just got interesting.
Oh, yes it did. I'll stay with the double downs.
You stay with the double downs? Yeah, I'm going to double up.
You going to double up again?
Double up on a double down. Why not?
Alright, bro. I'll do that. I'll see your bet.
Alright,
bro. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
This guy's got a flush already. Check for me.
Check?
Yeah.
All right, I'll check.
Here we go, guys. This is the good one.
This is it.
I'll just go all in, bro.
You go all in?
Yeah.
We going in. We going in. All in.
2 pairs. Fours and jacks.
Where's the jack?
Jacks,
Oh.
fours.
Yeah, I got kings and fours.
Oh, you win, dog.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right. With that said, guys, that was the HoldEm Podcast. See y'all next week.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
We did have a topic about Conor McGregor and Machine Gun Kelly, but we'll talk about it later because it's not actually about them too.
Man, no one wants to hear about them, man.
No, but I want to hear about the comment that somebody else made about how fighters have the right to do whatever they want and civilians don't. So don't forget, that's going to be coming up next, man. All right? We're all equal.